All right, let's look at part B. We have 2x plus 1 and sine 4x, and u and dv are provided in this question. How nice, right? So all I'm going to do here is to look at du here, right? Because once you have u, you take the differential of that, so that's 2dx. And finding v requires an integration. In fact, let me just write it like clean here, so that you see what's going on explicitly. I need to integrate sine 4x, or look at the antiderivative of sine 4x. And this is something that you can rely on to the techniques that we learned in the previous section. So in this regard, there's a u substitution needed here. So I'm going to call u to be 4x, okay? And du is 4 times dx, so that I can convert this integral into 1/4, in fact, sine u du. And I know how to integrate sine u du from the basic integration formulas. So it's 1/4 with the minus sign cosine u. Okay, cosine u plus c, but you don't need to have plus c in this setup. So let me just go back to the original variable, 1/4 cosine 4x. Okay. So who is this guy? This is the v guy, right? So I need to go back to the integration by parts formula, which is u dv equals u times v minus v du. And u dv is in fact what we have in the question statement, 2x plus 1 sine 4x dx. Okay, so what is uv? U is 2x plus 1, negative 2x plus 1 divided by 4. Cosine 4x minus v du. Okay, let me just put some border here so that you don't get confused. Okay, here's the border. All right, v times du, right? Negative 1/4 cosine 4x and 2 dx, so negative 1/2, so that makes it plus 1/2. Cosine 4x dx. All right. So at this moment, what I want you to do is to pause the video and try integrating cosine 4x dx like the way I did here, okay? Because I did the integration of sine 4x dx to come up with v. And you can pause the video here and do the integration by yourself by calling again u to be 4x, and then you will have cosine u coming along within the integral with 1/4, and then you integrate that. So let's just do it, but please pause the video and then work through that. I'm going to just write down the result here. So minus 2x plus 1 divided by 4 cosine 4x, and I have 1/8 sine 4x plus c as the result of this integral. All right, so I think this takes care of part B. Again, this question was nice enough to start with to provide you u and dv for each case. But in the future, you may sort of like utilize this formula if you want to, the L.I.A.T.E, that tells you exactly what to call u to start with when you have like a mix of functions listed here, like logarithmic, inverse trig, algebraic, and trig and exponential. So it's up to your taste, by the way, to use L.I.A.T.E, and you can always go back and use the tools in the lecture notes. But all I'm saying is that this is complimentary, provided to you in the video, and time to time I may refer back to these acronyms to decide what to call for u. For future questions, you will see that u and dv will not be provided to you right away in the question statement, but you have to decide by yourself what to call u. All right, anyway, this is the end of the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in another video. Bye.